This is the Reds POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Cincinnati Reds. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
What's going on, Reds fans, and welcome to another installment of the Reds POSTCAST, brought to you by the Locked On Podcast Network. My name is Tim Daniel. I've been covering the Cincinnati Reds in podcast form for over 5 years of publications such as Late Night Reds and The Riverfront. You can check me out here after each and every Reds game on the Locked On feed, and of course, you can check out my good friends Jeff Carr and Stephen Offenbaker Monday through Friday here on Locked On Reds. And today we are celebrating an excellent victory for the Cincinnati Reds as they win 9-1 today over the St. Louis Cardinals in a nice bounce back game. A little rain delay didn't keep the Red Legs from having the thunder and lightning going today. So we're going to talk about that obviously in the second segment. In the first segment, we're going to discuss Graham Ashcraft coming out there, and the Reds really needed him to taking care of business as they were down with Andrew Abbott, then had the long rain delay. So Abbott was going to be able to get back out there, and Graham Ashcraft stepped up and took care of business for the Redlegs. We're going to talk about Jose Trevino and Spencer Steer bringing the thunder and lightning. Yeah, you like it, as the kids say, with 2 big home runs today. And Noel Marte today, once again, was excellent. So this was a really great day, a nice bounce back day after a horrible doubleheader for the Reds yesterday. And I am so excited about this one. Really fun one today. So let's go ahead and get into it.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Graham Ashcraft today. So like I said, the Cincinnati Reds are down a guy today. The Cincinnati Reds are in a little bit of trouble because of the rain delay, and they need to kind of figure something out. So they count on Graham Ashcraft, who's been very clutch in this new role, and they know as a former starter, he can go multiple innings, and today he does just that. As Ashcraft goes 3 perfect innings coming out of the long delay, has 4 strikeouts, brings his ERA down to .57, and boy, was he on one. For him, obviously, I think he's found the role that he's destined to be in. This is what he's supposed to do, and man, he has been awesome. So today, the Reds relievers have been pretty incredible for these past couple of days. I think they're now up to 35 straight batters they've gotten out in this Cardinal series. So that's pretty awesome. Today they did just that as well, as they go and they get everyone out there to see as well. So Ashcraft goes 3 innings, Rogers goes an inning, and then Luis Mey makes his big league debut and goes an inning as well. So also all perfect. This was just kind of a huge day for the Reds bullpen to pick up from yesterday, where obviously Chase Petty's major league debut doesn't go the way we all wanted it to. And they picked up right where the bullpen left off yesterday with 6 2/3 excellent innings as well of perfect baseball. So the Reds bullpen is rolling. And basically since Alexis Diaz's 9th inning implosion, they've been just about unstoppable. So this has been pretty awesome day for the Redlegs today. Let's talk about Graham Ashcraft in particular. So obviously finds all this stuff. The slider is moving. He's getting his fastball. He's on the spots he wants to go. And he had the Cardinals off balance. They could not catch up to anything. So it was awesome. Rogers comes in, does his thing, kind of does what Rogers does. He's keeping him off balance. He's hitting the strike zone. We've seen it's a better outing than we've seen from him much of the year. So it's nice to get that as well. And then Luis Mey comes out there in his big league debut, and he was pretty fun. Obviously they call up in the Alexis Diaz send down today. And he took full advantage of it. So has an inning, gets a strikeout as well, his first big league strikeout. And Kerry says here, I hope they leave May up for a bit. I'm pretty sure they will, because he's just too good right now, and he's one of the better options they have. And you've seen this now if you followed ever since Arizona Fall League. So this has been really nice to see. And today was awesome, especially considering, they're not using, as Steve and Jeff say all the time, they're not really using their A bullpen guys. So that's been really nice as well. So we kind of have a lot to be excited about there. In just a second here, we're going to get to the other side of things with Andrew Abbott. Obviously wasn't his day either. Just 4 innings, 3 walks. Maybe if he didn't have the walks, could have gone another bit, but that didn't work out either. So we shall see how this goes for the future. But today is a great day for the Reds as they get a nice win. And on the other side of the break here, we're going to discuss Jose Trevino and Spencer Steer bringing the thunder for the Redlegs today as well. We'll get to that right after this. Ever check your bank account and wonder, where did all my money go? Between dining out, online shopping, and entertainment, it's easy to lose track. That's where Monarch Money comes in. Your personal CFO, giving you full visibility and control over your finances. Monarch Money isn't just a budgeting app, it's a complete financial command center. You can track all your accounts and investments and spending in one place. So you just stop managing money and stop building wealth. When I started using Monarch, I realized just how much I was spending on food delivery. Now I budget smarter and save more. Instead of just juggling multiple apps, you can use Monarch to check all your finances, track spending, and even plan on long-term goals. Managing money with your partner is smoother than ever. You can track shared personal accounts, set goals, and stay on the same page without using the stress. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarchmoney.com, code LOCKEDONMLB. What if I told you, with this very PlayStation controller, you can play Xbox games? What? How's that possible? Fire TV does that for you, as they are also an Xbox. What a wonderful system they have here. You plug it right into your television. If you're a hardcore gamer like me, you can take it with you on the go. And as long as you have a compatible controller and Xbox Game Pass, you can make this work. I love video games. It's one of my absolute favorite hobbies. It's one of my absolute passions, and I can't get enough of using it. So with this system here, I absolutely love to have it on the go, and I love that I can take it everywhere with me. So head to Amazon.com/FireLockedOnTV to get started. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription and compatible controller required. Available on select devices including Fire TV 4K 2nd Gen, Fire TV 4K Max version 2nd Gen, and Fire TV Cube 3rd Gen. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today on the Locked On Reds postcast as we celebrate a Cincinnati Reds victory today over the St. Louis Cardinals, 9-1. An excellent day here. You can check me out after each and every Reds game here on the Locked On podcast feed. And Monday through Friday, check out my good friends Jeff Carr and Stephen Offenbaker on the Locked On Reds podcast as well. Let's get to where this game got out of hand on behalf of the Reds.
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
Turning point of today's game was coming out of the rain delay in the fourth inning, and the Red Legs took full advantage, getting a couple runs there and making things happen for them as well. We got a lot of great plays in this one as well. Guys like Jose Trevino and Spencer Steer having big homers and taking full advantage of that. So today, Trevino and Steer were absolutely excellent, bringing the thunder and lightning with two big homers. Trevino hitting his early in the game in the second inning, being a two-runner to give the Reds a 2-0 lead, and then Steer capping off the sixth inning with a one-run the solo shot as well. These are two guys who've been hitting the ball really well now for a few weeks, and obviously we know the catcher production has been incredible. I mean, simply put, incredible. Trevino today, 3 RBIs, OPS up to a 909. Spencer Steer really starting to bounce back, and we've seen this now for a bit. Today was his first home run of the year at home at GABP, so that was pretty awesome as well. Just was an absolutely perfect day for the Reds batters as well. I just want to really point out is the big thing too is with these two guys, as they go, the team's going, right? So you look at what they're doing, you look at what they're getting from Santiago Espinal. Manny McLean got a nice hit today to kind of start hopefully getting off the schneid. TJ Friedel had a nice day with getting on base twice. Ellie's hitting streak broke, but his on base streak continued. So that was pretty awesome. This was just a really good offensive day for this team after yesterday being brutal in 2 games, scoring 1 combined run and giving up 15 and not being able to get any big hits. So this was a really nice day for the offense there as well. And with that, we look at moving forward, you know, if the offense is rolling like this, even in games they don't have Austin Hayes, you feel really good about it. You got to see really now where we're getting from in other situations. So you look at guys like Noelvi Marte, who we're going to talk about here in a second, obviously had a nice day. Gavin Lux has gone 2 games without getting a hit. Didn't think that was possible, but did get a walk today and was able to score a run. So that was nice. The Blake Dunn thing, I'm not quite certain where we are in the world of Blake Dunn anymore. I know that there are some people who are really high on him. I'm not there. I don't know. To me right now, I think he's strictly just a defensive replacement. I don't know how you can rely on him to give at bats. He's had some nice moments, but I'm just not there with him. I feel like maybe I'm the only one at times, but I'm just not very high on what we're getting from Blake Dunn. And I think, as Stevenson comes back, he may be the guy, because you can't send Austin Wins away. You obviously, with everything else going on in the team, maybe it's Tyler Callahan. But I don't know, did he get sent down today already? I don't think he did. So it might just have to be done, because you can't send either the catchers down when you get Stevenson back either. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the chat today. Kerry mentions right now, Brewers getting slammed by the White Sox. We will take that. Michaela Norman says, same on Dunn. He's a solid defensive replacement and a pinch runner in a close game. Brad, I can't speak that part. It does make me laugh, though. Joey Gaditza says, hell of a nice split after an awful day doubleheader. Absolutely. Kevin 45 says, we are going to win the Central. I like it. Yeah, I think we all just needed a happy day today after what yesterday was. So we will for sure take that. And of course, let's get to our Locked On Player of the Game.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
It's Graham Ashcraft. What he did for the Redlegs today was absolutely amazing in a day they really needed it. Graham Ashcraft was the first use of the A bullpen, as Jeff and Steve talked about, and he was, as Joey Gaditza puts it, nails. Absolute nails today. So we will take that. I'm going to close out the show today. I know I'm going a little quicker than normal. I have some stuff I have to get to with the fam tonight, so I wanted to make sure I got on here and talk to you guys as much as I possibly could. Noelvi Marte today, another 2-for-4 day, 2 runs scored, an RBI. Just continues to be excellent, continues to be like the spark of the offense. It seems like him and Hayes and Lux, what they've been able to do for a bit now, has really kind of made this team jump into a new level. It's been really nice to see. I'm really happy with what we're getting from them. And the Reds have a huge opportunity. Kerry says it right here now. If Marte is doing this, if you get Austin Hayes back, and it's not very serious, as they're saying, if Ellie's continuing to get on base, if Gavin Lux is getting on base, if today is what she gets off the schneid for Maddie McLean, things are going to get going right now. And the Reds have a lot of advantage coming up. You look at starting with Washington tomorrow. They got the Braves coming up, who haven't been very good either. And you've got the White Sox coming up. You've got the Royals coming up. May could be a really nice month for the Redlegs. So I'm really optimistic. I'm really excited. And I thought today was a beautiful day as the Cincinnati Reds get a much needed win over the St. Louis Cardinals. And we will go ahead and wrap it up here as the Cincinnati Reds win today 9-1 at Great American Ballpark in this Thursday afternoon extended game due to the rain delay, which was obviously awesome. Your winning pitcher today is Graham Ashcraft. Your losing pitcher today is, where did my notes go? Of course, they're doing that right now. Is actually Matthew Liberatore, who was pretty good going into today. So he's 2-3 now with a 344. The Redlegs are back tomorrow, and it is our favorite day of the week, folks. It's Green Day, as Hunter Green will take the hill tomorrow for the Reds on City Connect Friday. Looking like he'll be going against, I don't know if this is guaranteed. I think they mentioned on the broadcast, going against Mitchell Parker of the Nationals. Mitchell is 3-1 with a 2.65 ERA. First pitch of that game is at 6:10. So I will be on probably about 8:39-ish. I'm very excited. A great day for the Reds. Can't wait to be back here with you guys tomorrow night. Everyone have a good one, and we shall talk very soon.